died in My Hero Academia. Nobody we truly care about died in My Hero. That's how I feel, at least. I feel like nobody we care about died.
My thing is, like, why did he stick around for so much longer?
Yeah.
He should have
Not even so much longer, till the very end.
He
To the
never
very
died.
end.
And I'm gonna say this.
That's a solid take. I'm gonna rate that take 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I don't think that take is as bad as people make it off to be. Should have killed off half of Class 1A. I wouldn't have been mad. I would not have been mad if they would have killed off half of 1A. Keep it a stack. What about Midnight? Nobody cares about Midnight. Raise your hand if you give a fuck about Midnight. No one cares about Midnight. Her dying was meaningless. I'm talking about somebody that actually mattered should have died. That would have made the stakes feel more serious, you know? Who said Midnight? They said Midnight on the TikTok. That would have made the stakes feel way more serious. But they didn't. You feel me? Like, it just didn't matter. You feel me? Midnight dying just felt random. Exactly. Midnight dying felt like, I don't know. How do I put videos? I want your opinion on the Carolina. Put it in the Discord. Hit !! Discord and put it in the Malcolm's chat section, okay? That's how we rock it. She died just to die. Literally. Midnight died just to die. I really couldn't have cared less. I could not have cared less about Midnight. Let's keep it a stack. All right. Y'all put this video in here. We're reacting to shorts, guys. So a couple people are putting like full YouTube videos. I'm not about to.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's going on, brother?
Oh no. Is it a dap or is it a handshake? Quick, analyze hand angle. Damn,
I've
we're
seen
running out
this
of time. Just pick something and go for it.
Seems your hand has fallen on my penis and testicles.
And yours.
All right, gang. Somebody send me a different. put some more reactions in this bitch. What the fuck are y'all talking about? All right, K-Arana. All right, here we go. Shout out to Leo for putting that one in the chat. Let's go. That's hilarious. What the hell? All right, let's get it.
Gachiakura creator Kei Urana was pushed to delete her Twitter account due to constant bullying and harassment
I heard about
from
this.
the Western anime audience.
I heard about
I'm sure
this.
at this point you've seen a lot of creators and other people talk about this, saying things like Gachiakura fan base is the most toxic anime fan base of all time, or just the anime community is toxic.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the K-Arana situation. There are a lot of people out there that are saying that the Gachiakura fan base is toxic because of this. That's not the Gachiakura fan base. It's not the Gachiakura fan base that are hating. It's niggas that's not part. If you're actually a part of the fan base, then you understand that K-Arana is pro-black. She's not racist. It's people on the outside that are trying to come in and hate on K-Arana when she really didn't do shit wrong. Like, we talked about this on a podcast this week. If you watch my podcast, you would know. But, yeah, I don't think this is that crazy.
But I honestly don't think that either of those are the root of the problem. I do think that Kei Urana hit it on the nose. It's the Western anime audience, y'all. That's a blow for me because I'm a part of the Western audience, so I understand if you hear that and you're like, oh, that
I see what he's
like
saying.
A gut punch,
I get what he's saying.
Feels like an insult to you, and honestly, we should be insulted by it, but not in
Oh, my bad. Did that on accident.
a sense of, oh, she shouldn't have said that. More in a sense of, okay, what do we do about that at home? How do
But
we
she didn't
attack
do
that and deal with that
anything,
problem
really.
within our own community in the
You feel
West?
me?
And why are some of our people like that? And why do they feel comfortable being
We
so
fuck with K, but not
disrespectful?
Gachiakura.
And I do
That shit
understand
mid.
that
Now
it
you
is not
tripping.
all of us, y'all. It might not even be majority of us.
Gachiakura
if we're keeping it
smooth,
stacked.
bro.
But where a lot of the bullying and harassment and toxic culture does come from is the West. They're not like that in Japan. They respect.
It's a long ass video. But yeah, no, I agree with that. I think that Gachiakura is a great show. I think that K-Arana is obviously pro-black. She has Simiu in the show, Jabber in the show, Corvus in the show. Like, they're all great characters. They're all great black representation. And honestly, I would be hard-pressed for you to find an anime with as much black representation as that show. Good black representation. I can't think of an anime that has 3 black main characters that are actually represented to be cool like that. You feel me? Castlevania. I give you Castlevania. I ain't gonna lie. I give you that one. Castlevania cool. Castlevania on some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Popo, Oob. Yeah, see, here we go. Bleach. Daddy, Bleach do got, but Bleach doesn't have 3 black main characters that are represented as good as Ngachi Akira. And that's crazy to say because, you know, Bleach got great main characters, like black characters, but 3 of them, nah. Ngachi Akira got it, bro. Ngachi Akira got it. I'm just keeping it a stack, bro. Kind of mid top 5. Tosin up there, but that's it. That's really it. You feel me? Tosin not a good main villain, but there's not 3 of them is what I'm saying. Like, Ngachi Akira, in a cast of like 15 people, 3 of them are black. Yoruichi, I'm tripping 100%. How did I forget Yoruichi? Yeah, I'm tripping. 100%. That's my GOAT. I don't know how I forgot Yoruichi. Reaction. All right, let's see what this is. Let's see what y'all got for reactions. This is a song. This is a song. I'm looking for like something for me to react to for it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the Shihu clan is black. Yeah, but they're not like main characters. It's really just Yoruichi. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel at least. That's how I feel. Hey, what up, Azra? Chat, drop the reacts in the Discord. I need shit to react to, chat. We need the reacts today. Yoruichi, Tosin, and the Weapon Forger from the Blood War. I think his name is what? Oetsu, something like that. I wouldn't consider him a main character. Great representation, though. Great representation. The Legend of Hiei movies, great gems. I've heard of it. I just haven't seen it. Haribel. That's true. Haribel. We can count her as a main character. Yeah, we can count Haribel as a main character. She lit. Shout out Haribel. She turned. All right, chat. We might end up reacting to a YouTube video. I'm not going to cap to you. We might end up reacting to a YouTube video. Mind you, I'm supposed to be dropping reactions. I'm over here giggling at my TikTok. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Now, this my dog. Shout out to my boy.
What is a 1 out of 10 anime? Rent a Girlfriend. The idea of watching hundreds of episodes for this guy to not even end up with this girl, it's not for me. I can't do it. 2 out of 10
I'm not mad at that.
Quintessential Quintuplets is also same kind of vibe.
I haven't watched
3 out of 10
either.
anime.
I'm not
Sword
mad at
Art,
that.
think it's not great.
Sword Art as a 3 out of 10, though? Look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like Sword Art is the greatest anime of all time. I will never sit here and do that to y'all. You feel me? Because Sword Art has its problems. 3 out of 10, ridiculous. The highs of Sword Art are 9, 10. Now, the lows of Sword Art are like 5, 6. So to call it 3 out of 10 is ridiculous. That's crazy.
In terms of isekais, there's a lot better animes.
4 out of 10?
The Yu-Gi-Oh anime, I think there's some fun characters, there's some fun moments. But as a whole, I would say the story isn't super exciting.
What's a 5 out of 10 anime?
Fate, I think it's got some really cool designs, some really cool fights, but storyline's a little confusing. I think it's a little jumbled for it to be anything above a 5.
6 out of 10?
Kaiju number 8. Season 1 just had such a strong start.
That's valid
and season
too.
2 kind of went to a little dip.
What's a 7 out of 10 anime?
The Sakamoto Days.
8 out of 10?
I'm gonna give
That's
to JoJo's.
valid.
I think there's some moments in each part
Still
that's a little
valid.
weak, but as a whole, the show is really.
So far, the only thing that he's missed on has been Sword Art Online. The rest of these, I might not agree with it all the way, but they're valid.
Really good.
What is a 9 out of 10 anime?
My personal favorite anime, which is One Piece. But
Okay, yeah, I could let that rock. I could let One Piece as a 9 rock. I agree with it, not all the way, but I understand it. I'm so excited to see what his 10 out of 10 anime is. This is literally gonna make or break the whole video, bro.
even though it's my favorite, there's a lot of filler.
This
and
gonna
that
make or
really
break the
hurts.
whole
There's
thing.
some animation errors here and there that can also affect it.
What is your 10 out of 10 perfect anime?
Or Delicious in Dungeon. I love.
I haven't watched it, so I can't say. But to me, that feels crazy. That feels crazy to me. But I haven't watched it, so I'm not gonna hate.
All of the main characters of the show, which is really rare that you enjoy every main character. And I think it's just such a fun show to watch. I recommend it.
I do want to watch it though.
What is a
I think overall he didn't do a terrible job. I don't think that was that bad. Is Gas right? People are saying you'll like it. I feel like I would like Delicious in Dungeon, and it's been on my list for a minute. But to say it's a 10 feels like a stretch. It might not be because I haven't watched it, but that's what they've been saying. You know what I'm saying? Delicious in Dungeon, but it's super forgettable and not a 10 out of 10, right? Yeah, that's not it. Remember when E-Man thought Kubo was a good watch? What's Kubo? I don't know what Kubo is. Oh, shit, here go another one. This is my other homie. These are actually two of my homies. Man, being a content creator is so crazy because I, know so many other ones.
What is your hottest anime hot take? No need to hold back. Fairy Tail is as good as the big three, if not better.
Shout out my dog, Brandon. This is my homie, and I respect him so much as a content creator. And I know he loves Fairy Tail. He might be the biggest Fairy Tail fan on this planet. But Fairy Tail is not bigger than it's not better than the big three. Would
you say it's good enough to actually say, you know what, let me squeeze my way in here. You get out of here, Bleach. Something along those lines.
Bleach, why? See,
yeah.
And this is my problem. How come whenever we have big three discussions, whenever somebody decides that they want to shoot at the big three, they always shoot at Bleach. Shoot at something else, gang. Shoot at Naruto. Shoot at One Piece. Why y'all always shoot at Bleach? Damn. That should be pissing me off.
I would say that Fairy Tail could be higher than Bleach. If we're talking about anime adaptation, Bleach has the filler problem, the pacing problem.
Okay, it does have filler problem, but we can skip that. We can skip filler.
At anime adaptations, Fairy Tail is on par, if not above them. What is your hottest?
Brandon, you know I love you. Everybody go follow Anime News Guy, but that take is terrible. That take is bad. But shout out my GOAT, man. That's my dog, bro. Fairy Tail is good, but it's too much friendship. Yeah, I don't know, bro. He's the GOAT. Hey, if y'all don't follow Anime News Guy, go follow him. He's literally the best page to get your anime news. Like, Anime News Guy is literally that guy, bro. He's that guy. But that take was bad. That was a bad take. Brandon, that was a bad take, bro. And he one of my only homies that respect Burger King to the right level. You feel me? Is it that trash that people say it is? No, it's not bad, but it's just not better than the big three, bro. Bleach got lows, but only in the filler. All of the canon Bleach is highs. Bleach don't got no canon trash. Everything about Bleach is good. The real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. All right. Zanny dropped some. Let's see what we got.
How'd you do that shit? Was I really?
Love Island Pyramid.
Bro, I told y'all we not about to go get into Love Island. Y'all know I'm a Love Island dude. But we not about to get too deep into Love Island today. You feel me? We not going to get too deep into Love Island. We doing anime reactions today. We doing anime reacts. Anime, movies, nerd reacts. That's what we need today. We could do Love Island later, bro. Hold on, wait a minute. This shit already some bullshit. Because why is Melanie with Gabrielle? Oh, they're in the dog. Okay. That fucked me up for a second. Because I'm like, putting Melanie and Gabrielle don't make a lick of sense. But get Beatrice the fuck off my island. Beatrice can go. She can go. She out of here. Hater. All right, let's move on.
Give me your best anime hot take.
One Piece.
Hey, this my other homie. I fuck with Germ so heavy. I'm so proud of him. He been working so hard. Shout out my boy Germ. Let's keep going.
Watchers are the closest thing we have to drug addicts. You guys need to you need to seek help. AAA, addiction, whatever it is,
I'm not gonna cap you. He low-key valid up to this point. He's valid up until this point, and that's no hate on One Piece. But One Piece fans do be drug addicts.
There's no reason why you like something that never ends. That's That's called an addiction. Seek help, my brother.
Why do you think people are so obsessed with One Piece?
It's the same thing for drugs, and they're not good for you. The animation looks very weird, although they did say
Okay,
they're
see,
gonna,
now
like,
he's
change
getting
it up
into
for
the
new
hate
one,
category.
which I may watch. I
into
will
hate
say,
now.
One Piece people, the Netflix adaptation, it wasn't bad, but it also, like, I watched it and I'm like, okay, it's finished. What in life do you ever use that does not finish? Toilet paper has an end roll. Like, everything.
Look, I see what he's saying. I'm not trying to hate on One Piece because I know y'all like the tussle. You feel me? But I get what he's saying because to an extent, One Piece is an addiction. It is an addiction to an extent. You know?
Has an end. Like, One Piece is a bit too much. You think 1,000 episodes with no clear ending? That guy is milking y'all dry. Like, y'all know when, like, they want you to never stop. Y'all are just putting your money into everything. And
You feel like the 1,000 episode commitment is a little too much?
way too much.
Facts.
He doesn't have an ending in mind, bro. Like, the artist is like, I don't know when. Bro, that's crazy. To not have an ending. As a Christian, Jesus said it was finished. Y'all need to finish the anime.
I agree with that too. Because niggas be like, Oda said it was about to end. Oda this, Oda that. Oda don't know when One Piece is finishing. Oda don't know when the end of One Piece is, bro. He's lying to y'all. He's lying to you guys. Shout out to the One Piece community, yo. I know y'all don't fuck with me, though. I know the One Piece community don't fuck with me. How's it like watching anime back in the mid to early 2000s? I didn't start watching anime until high school. I didn't start watching anime until 2016. I know that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I didn't start watching anime until 2016. All right. What we got? Hey, what up, Quad?
Is JJK better than these anime? JJK or Full Metal Alchemist?
Ooh, JJK, yeah.
Okay.
JJK or One Piece?
JJK, yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
JJK or Death Note?
Ooh, I feel like they have very competitive fandoms, so I'm gonna say JJK.
I'm not mad at that.
Or Naruto?
JJK.
I'm still
JJK
not mad at
or
that.
AOT?
AOT.
Okay. Valid. I thought she was going to say JJK.
JJK
Right.
or Dragon Ball Z?
JJK.
JJK or Solo Leveling?
Again, competitive fandoms with JJK.
Okay.
JJK or One Punch Man?
I'm gonna say JJK.
Okay.
JJK or Demon Slayer?
Ooh, close. I'll say Demon Slayer. I'll say.
You're lost. Damn. Damn. For a minute, she was rocking for a little bit. You're lost. I'm sorry. You're lost. There is no world in which Demon Slayer is better than JJK. I'm sorry. There's no world in which that happens. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but there's no world in which that happens.
Demon Slayer.
JJK or Chainsaw Man?
So close again. I mean, Chainsaw Man might take it though.
JJK or Cowboy Bebop?
JJK.
JJK or Hunter x Hunter?
JJK.
You're fucking lost. You're lost. You feel me? You're lost. Go ahead. Let's give a prayer to the ones that we lost in this video. Because if you think for a fucking second that JJK is better than Hunter x Hunter, you're off your rocker. Off your goddamn rocker.
JJK or Black Clover?
JJK, yeah.
JJK or Bleach?
JJK.
JJK or Soul Eater?
Oof. People are gonna be mad, but JJK.
This is crazy.
JJK or
This
My
is
Hero
crazy.
Academia?
Oof, JJK takes it, yeah.
JJK
This
or
list is getting
Vinland
insane.
Saga?
Ooh, again, people are gonna be mad, but
Don't fuck it
JJK
up.
takes it.
You're lost. You're lost. There is no world in which JJK is better than Vinland Saga. You're lost.
JK or Free Ren?
JJK.
JJK or Neon Genesis?
JJK.
We'll add up at the end how many times JJK won or lost.
I'm not gonna cap to you. This video was insane, bro. This video was insane. Yo, JJK on some cool shit. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like JJK not cool. I'm not gonna say JJK is very good. JJK is not better than Hunter x Hunter. JJK is not better than Vinland Saga. JJK is not better than Full Metal Alchemist. Nah. No, that's crazy. That's insane. Hey, y'all keep dropping reacts in the Discord. We keep moving. Hey, Klaus, I'm not gonna lie. Every video you done dropped been a banger. Keep dropping reacts, Klaus.
What is your anime hot take?
I think Boruto is a more compelling character than Naruto was.
Y'all not gonna want to hear this. She is spitting right now. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro. I'm not gonna cap to you. She is spitting. And if you disagree, that means you have not read the Boruto manga, and that's perfectly okay. You feel me? I know a lot of people don't want to read the manga, and I'm not hating on you for that. But Boruto is absolutely him. Boruto is that fucking guy. I will sit here and argue that Boruto is the greatest shinobi of all time. I'm standing on that. I want to hear her reasoning, though.
Why is Boruto a more compelling character than Naruto?
I feel like it's more interesting to have a character that loses things and then has to regain them more than a character that has to build everything from scratch. I also feel like Boruto is a better representation of like adulthood than Naruto Shippuden was.
I'm not gonna lie. She's spitting. She's spitting. Cause listen. Boruto is Naruto if he had it all in like Boruto has everything Naruto ever wanted. Everything that Naruto wanted in his life, Boruto had all that. He had family. He had a claim. He had respect. And then but he didn't want it. He didn't respect what he had. You feel me? And then he lost it all. And now he fighting to get back what he lost, bro. That shit's so peak, bro. Boruto's so good. I ain't gonna lie. Boruto's so good. She's in her bag right now.
Shippuden.
When you're talking about the Boruto anime as a whole, not the...
I'm talking about Boruto, the manga, not the anime.
Right.
Okay.
She's spitting.
You know what? I can get with that take. I can't.
I like that. The anime would have been better if it followed the manga. The issue was the animation studio was like, we want weeklies, and they didn't have enough episodes. They should have just done it every summer, like Attack on Titan did.
Would you recommend that people read Boruto and give it a chance?
I would recommend that they avoid the anime and just judge it based on the manga, especially with how Blue Vortex is.
What is your...
Hey, I'm not going to cap to you. That take was amazing. She was spitting from start to finish. From start to finish, she was in her absolute bag. And I know the Naruto truthers ain't going to like that. I know that's going to hurt y'all feelings, but it's the truth. It's the truth and y'all need to hear it. Music to Malcolm's ears, I swear. I swear. Boruto 2 Blue Vortex goes crazy. Boruto and Sarada are carrying. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, they are, and it's lit. It's lit. So many amazing manga have trash anime adaptations. It's sad that happens, right? It is. It is. He not even really fighting to get it back. He just trying to. That's the thing. You right. Boruto isn't even fighting to get it all back. He just fighting to make sure that everybody else is good. The people that. See, I'm getting passionate talking about it. One of the best things about Naruto is that the people who disrespected him as a kid, he still went to bat for them, even though they disrespected him. Boruto's on the same shit. Boruto had everything, lost it all, and now everybody hates him. And he's still going to bat for them. He's still going to bat for him. That's real. Because a lot of people would have said, fuck it. I don't even need that. Mind you, he's probably the strongest nigga out right now. And he's still, man, y'all not trying to hear me, man. Boruto that dude, bro. Boruto that dude. They better than me. Everybody would have been fighting for themselves. And that's what the average person would have done. The average person would have been like, forget me, forget you. Boruto said, forget me, I'm still going to make sure y'all good. And I'm going to respect that forever. I respect that forever. Anime canon shit is buns. Anime canon is just a fancy way to say filler. That's how they try to trick us into watching filler, bro. That shit crazy, though. That shit crazy. That's how I feel, at least. All right. Uh-oh. This video look kind of treacherous. I'm scared to play this one, chat. I'm scared to play this one.
Let's talk about it. Kakashi was, he was tough.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. First sentence out, I'm low-key rocking. Let's keep listening.
The kid. But the nigga only accomplished greatness when he had the Sharingan. And not to mention all the shit that niggas were saying, Kakashi's this, Kakashi's that, was because of the Sharingan. Kakashi the copy nigga, Sharingan. Kakashi this nigga, Sharingan. every time
got
Kakashi
eight,
named,
I got one point
and when Kakashi didn't die, let me finish. Let me finish.
I'm gonna hear him out. I'm gonna hear him out.
And when every time Kakashi survived, was because of the Sharingan against Pain. He used Obito's ability. Before that, he used Obito's ability. Wait. The whole purpose of him being
okay. Look. He had a good point. He did a terrible job of driving it home. I'm gonna do it for him. Kakashi is not a fraud. And look, he took it too far saying Kakashi's a fraud. Kakashi is not a fraud. Kakashi is not a fraud. However, Kakashi is overrated. Do me a favor, right? If you disagree with me, the entirety of Naruto, right? Tell me a fight that Kakashi walked away from and didn't end up in a hospital afterwards. I'll wait. Every fight, this nigga Kakashi was in a stretcher, bro. And don't get me wrong, he was fighting some dogs. But he always went home in a stretcher. That's crazy. He always went home in a stretcher. That's all I'm saying. Obito, well, he got healed by Naruto. That's a little different. Kakuzu, Naruto came through and finished that. Why is that a problem? I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying that he's overrated. He defeated Zabuza round 2 easy, but what happened round 1? Round 1, he went home in a stretcher. You feel me? They actually had to carry him home. You feel me? But he won though. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Kakashi's a bum. I'm not saying he's a bum. I'm just saying he's overrated. Most Anbu fights, that's pre-show. We didn't see those. I'm saying from Naruto to the end of Shippuden. That's what I'm telling y'all. You feel me? How we know the Sharingan wasn't holding him back? The Sharingan was holding him back. If you read the Boruto manga, you know that the Sharingan was actually holding Kakashi back. You feel me? The Sharingan was holding him back. But on a stretcher, but he's not in a body bag. That's fair. He's not in a body bag. That's all it takes. Also, if you guys are in the TikTok live, I'm also live on Twitch. Same name, Malcolm Crawford _. Come pull up to the Twitch. It would mean a lot to me. It looks better, it sounds better, and it helps me grow as a creator. If you guys are fucking with me. If you guys don't like the takes, then I understand why you wouldn't want to move, but still. Read the Kakashi novel. No, yeah, a lot of y'all don't know that without the Sharingan, Kakashi actually got way stronger because the Sharingan was taking too much of his chakra. That's part of the reason why he kept leaving in a body bag. You feel me? That's part of the reason was because of the Sharingan. You get me? All right, let's move on to the next video. Here go. We got another one from my boy John Marco. Let's go, Marco.
Can you list the top 10 highest grossing anime series in Japan?
I'm going to say.
Okay, well, she took the first one. Attack on Titan's obviously on there. One Piece has to be on there. Naruto has to be on there. Demon Slayer has to be on there. My Hero has to be on there. I don't know when this video was made. Solo Leveling might fuck around and be on there. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan's on the list.
Demon Slayer. Jujutsu Kaisen.
JJK is on the list.
Did I say JJK?
I don't even know.
Did I say JJK?
Bleach? I'm gonna say Bleach.
Bleach is on the list.
Okay. One Piece.
Okay.
One Piece
Obviously.
for sure.
Naruto.
Gotta be.
Naruto.
Yeah. What are we missing? We need My Hero on here. What else do we need, chat? Detective Conan. In Japan, boy, they'll die about Detective Conan in Japan. They die about that. You want to check the Avatar fighting game? Maybe at the end of stream, but that one's not going to be great for reacts. You get what I'm saying? Fire Force? Nah, Fire Force isn't going to be on there. I don't think Hunter x Hunter would be on there either.
Did I say Demon Slayer?
I love Hunter x Hunter, but I don't think it's in the top grossing.
Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball for sure.
Oh, Pokemon.
Pokemon,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, this is
killing
in
it.
order.
Oh.
Okay, I thought this was in order from last to first.
I'm lost.
Hey, Crazy Slow, welcome to the Twitch family.
Okay.
You got 2 left.
Oh, I don't even know. Did I say Bleach?
You did say Bleach.
My Hero. You got to say My Hero. It's for sure on there.
Would you like a hint?
A hint.
One of them, a lot of people talk about the fan base.
My Hero.
Yes, My Hero.
My Hero
Obviously.
Academia.
Yep.
This one is a bit of a sleeper, I think.
A sleeper. A sleeper that deserves to be on the top 10 list. I feel maybe it's Hunter x Hunter.
It's more popular in Japan than it is in the States.
Oh, is
Think
it Detective
about
Conan?
Inspector Gadget of anime.
It is Detective Conan.
Inspector Gadget.
It is Detective Conan.
Detective Conan. I don't know.
It is Detective Conan.
It is Detective Conan.
Can you list?
They love Detective Conan in Japan. Chat, if y'all ever been to Japan, you know they will die about Conan out there, bro. They will die about Conan. All right, let's get it.
Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. But if a person who has never watched anime before and they ask me for a recommendation for like a first anime to watch, I almost never recommend a new gen anime. Not saying.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna let her cook, but I'm not sure where she's going with that because new gen are very good for first anime recommendations. I'm gonna let her cook though. I want to hear what she got to say. I'm gonna let her cook.
Never watch them. Don't watch them first. I feel like whatever you watch first is going to set the standard in your mind. Demon Slayer, for example, you watch that as your first anime, you might gravitate more towards newer, more flashy, quicker paced anime. The first.
Okay, I get what she's saying. Like, if you watch Demon Slayer first, then you'll want every anime to be Demon Slayer. But that's why recommending old gen can be dangerous. Because let's say you go and watch Hunter x Hunter first. Now every anime is going to pale in comparison. You feel me? You got to start with something that's surface level to set the baseline. So then you understand what's actually peak and what's actually ass. You feel me? Cause like if you that's why you give them something new gen. Like Demon Slayer is a perfectly good anime. It's not great. So when you watch some great shit, you'll respect it. It's not ass. So when you watch some ass shit, you'll know it's ass. You feel me? That's how I feel at least.
One I recommend people to watch is something longer running. That's something like One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, something OG.
Those are the worst recommendations ever. Nobody's getting through them motherfuckers, bro. I started Naruto. It took me like a year and a half to finish it because I had never watched the show that long before. And I was like, nigga, what the fuck is this? Yeah, no. That I ain't gonna lie, that's bad. That's bad.
All
that's
right,
bad.
that must be in your rotation. The next thing I recommend is something a little shorter paced, alrighty? So something like a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Hunter x Hunter. After watching those,
She's ruining niggas. She's ruining anime for niggas, period, bro. She's ruining anime for niggas. I did not mean to hit Eels, by the way. I meant to hit this. I fully disagree with you. Dog, if you're starting people off with Full Metal, Hunter x Hunter, you're starting them with the best of the best. You're starting them with the best of the best. Everything else is going to pale in comparison. It's like if you trying to get somebody to start doing drugs and you give them crack first. Weed is never going to do nothing for them. They going to be looking for that crack the rest of their life. See what I'm saying?
Then recommend a newer gen anime. That's gonna be something like Frieren, Demon Slayer, of course, Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia. So then now you can get used to the newer graphics, okay? But you really need to set the standard in your mind with one of those OG classics first to really know what world building, character development is, and what quality anime really is, okay? But y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, all right? I know there are a lot of good anime out there that are
not
new
a
gen,
bad
but
take.
this is just my opinion. What do y'all think, though?
It's not a bad take, but I do think she is ruining some people because they going to start comparing everything to Full Metal Alchemist. They'll fiend to find something to like, right? You're going to try to fiend to find something like Full Metal Alchemist and Hunter x Hunter. It don't exist. It don't exist. So you forever going to be fiending for something that ain't real. You forever going to be looking for the One Piece. You feel me? Nah, I ain't going to lie. That's too much dip. That's too much dip. All right, let's see. Zanny, I'm not really doing the reacts to edits. I don't feel like that's that like interesting, you know, to watch a reaction of it at least. You feel me?
So this person wants to know, which one do you like more, old gen anime or new gen anime? Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Okay. Personally, speaking for myself, I like old gen more than I like new gen. Right? But people who like new gen anime, there's nothing wrong with them. People be trying to act like if you like new gen anime, you're stupid or you're a LARPer or whatever. Dog, new gen anime do get active faster. We're not going to sit here and pretend like old gen anime doesn't have issues. It does. Old gen anime be having problems. We can agree with that. It do be having problems. Like,
If I'm being
It
honest,
does.
bro, the answer is old generation. Like, by far.
If
Like,
he
don't
starts
get me
hating
wrong,
on new gen,
anime
he's
is
lost.
Straight, I guess. But I don't really fuck with it all that much. I mean, bro, just look at the comparisons that we got. We have Goku from Dragon Ball, Naruto, Luffy from One Piece, Ichigo from Bleach, versus Deku.
But all these
Tanjiro,
niggas are cool.
and Asta.
Like, first off, I don't like the way he said Asta. I don't like the way he said Asta like it was a slur. Shout out my nigga Asta. He one of the most lit niggas on this screen. Matter of fact, that was crazy. But, like, these niggas are still lit. Like, these are good characters. Deku, one of them ones. Asta is lit. Yuji. Tanjiro, he a little weak. I ain't gonna lie. But, like, everybody else is cool on this list.
Bro, I'm sorry. It's just a no for me. The only two up here that I like from New Gen are Deku and Yuji.
I
And
knew
don't
he
get
was
me
gonna
wrong,
disrespect
New Gen's
Asta.
best anime is Attack on Titan by far. And Eren is their best character. by
Fair.
far within
I
the
give
New
him
Gen
that.
anime.
I give him
Other
that.
than bro, everybody else is not that good. I mean, just
I feel like this is just a new gen hate video. I think it's very cliche to just start hating on new gen. You feel me? But don't get to hating on my boy Asta like that again. That's my dog. You feel me? That's my nigga. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, Klaus, you've been cooking with these reacts.
So this post been going around saying we gotta delete one fight forever. Gojo versus Sukuna, Naruto versus Sasuke,
Oh,
Luffy versus
shit.
Kaido, or Goku versus Jiren. I think.
All right, look. First and foremost, you a lame ass nigga for putting this shit on this video because this shit not anime. You lame as fuck. And I can't even post this reaction now that you did this lame ass shit. Secondly, Luffy versus Kaido didn't really move me. I'm sorry. Luffy versus Kaido didn't move me, bro. It didn't move me. Like, I know it moved everybody else. And I know One Piece fans really loved it. Personally, this is just me. I liked watching Law and Kid fight Big Mom more. To me, that was a more interesting fight. Because the second Luffy went Gear 5, it was the hype of Gear 5. And then the rest of the fight was just... You feel me? Watching them go toe-to-toe with Big Mom was turned to shit to me. I thought that was super turn. I enjoyed the hell out of that. And Gear 5 got spoiled for everybody and their mom, so it's not like the hype of Gear 5 really hit me like that because I already knew that Gear 5 was coming. I already knew what Gear 5 was. That's me, though. That's me. Now I'm going to get C2 on you. I thought Kid and Law versus Big Mom. Kroom? When he hit the... That shit was so lit, bro. That shit was turned. When Law put the South on her head and said, Kid put the South on her head, that shit was crazy. Luffy been Gear 5 for everything nowadays. Yeah, Luffy be spamming Gear 5, bro. He be spamming it. Like, let's keep that shit a little special at least. You know what I'm saying? He did use Gear 4 at the beginning of Elbaf to break through the dome. I respected that. But other than that, yeah, he don't really be using Gear 4 no more. All right, let's see. How Ben 10 was moving when he turns into Wrath. All right, let's see what this is.
It's time to die, Ben Tennyson. All right, Ben, we could use Diamond Head or Way Big right now. Yeah, Way Big sounds good right now. I think I'm going to use him.
Hey, that transition was clean.
Man, this watch don't get shit right. Ben, why did you turn into Wrath? We need a stronger alien.
Y'all know Wrath is my nigga.
Stronger alien? Bitch, Wrath is that stronger alien. Oh, why are you a big-ass cat right now? Here we go again. Nah, let me tell you something.
Look, niggas need to need to put respect on Wrath.
And use that shit as a jump rope? No. Well, bitch, you're about to. Yo, what do you mean by that?
Damn. Hey, he good at transitions. I ain't gonna lie.
And I think he's had enough. Man, Wrath don't duck fades. Wrath loves this fighting shit. Please, Ben Tennyson.
Shout out my nigga Wrath. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out my nigga Wrath. Is he the one with no eyes? No, Wrath is the tiger that get it popping. He get it popping. Hey, whoever dropped my video in the chat, you on bullshit. All right, let's react. I probably said some dumb shit, didn't I?
I think I would have to say that new gen anime is better than...
You're lost. Hey, you're lost, nigga. You're lost.
Old gen anime. And here's the thing. It's supposed to be. Like,
all right, look. Let's really break this video down. First off, why does this nigga have 2 different color socks on? I don't know what this nigga was on. Secondly, this sound like a nigga that wasn't really experienced in the ways of old gen yet. It seemed like he didn't really know shit about old gen for real. You feel me? Like, he didn't know anything about old gen when he made this take. So he just thought that new gen was better. But let's hear him out, because he do look like an articulate young man that can properly express his opinions.
we're supposed to be able to look at the old gen and upgrade from it. You know what I'm saying?
I would actually like to disagree. I feel like there's more misses. Like, I get more misses than ever. Like, the old ones don't miss like that, because there was only like 2-3 animes out at the time. Like, there's
C2
not,
was
like,
kind of
8
spitting, bro.
Animes coming out.
He was spitting a little bit.
I've seen some new gen shit where it's like the animation bad.
He was spitting.
The show is bad. The scale has opened more.
I don't think it's that the scale has opened more. I think it's that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This nigga is mad articulate. Like, he is expressing his point accurately. He low-key look like you? Y'all think he look like me? I don't see it.
We got to think about this. We're getting the old gen years and years and years later, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So the ones that was ass didn't stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
nobody
that's a
talks
fact,
about
though.
it.
Yeah, nobody
That's
talks
a
about
You know
fact,
what I'm saying?
though.
Because like in 50 years,
But I'm
is
saying-
anybody gonna be like watching?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bring it back. I take it back. I actually agree with this nigga. Hold on. He's spitting. Because look at this. If we're looking at new gen as a whole and then old gen as a whole, the only reason we hype old gen the way we do is because only the good ones make it, right? In 50 years from now, nobody is going to be talking about the bad new gen shows. You see what I'm saying? Low-key, this nigga was on to something. I thought he was tripping, but he low-key on to something. Do y'all get my point? Do y'all get what I'm saying with that, though? They will be depending on how bad it is? No, because there are so many bad old gen anime. So many terrible old gen anime that just never made it through the cracks, bro. That never made it through. Y'all know I do the Retro Crush podcast. There's some ass on Retro Crush. You feel me? There's some shows I've watched that is like, God damn, this shit is terrible. That's why nobody's ever heard of it. In 50 years, nobody will be talking about the T-bait anime. You feel me? No one will be talking about that. Nobody will be talking about Platinum End like I just said. Look, at the time of recording, this nigga said Platinum End in 2023. Most of y'all probably don't even know what Platinum is today. Y'all all forgot about it. This nigga had a good take. I ain't gonna lie. Valid. I'm letting it rock. Valid. Wait, Platinum Man is ass? Terrible. Don't waste your time on it. That's crazy, though. All right, let's go to the next video. By the way, chat, this is me. For the people who thought I was like, this is me. I was just joking. That's obviously me. It was just me 3 years ago.
Name an anime that gets better with each arc. Gintama. Ooh, that's peak. Name an anime.
Okay, look, Gintama might get better at each arc. I just dropped it, so I don't know.
In the middle of the series has a good arc.
I'll say Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the battle tournament.
Okay.
Ooh.
I can let this rock.
Ooh, the Battle City tournament?
Yes.
I can let this rock.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels back to back. One of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Arcs of all time. Name an anime series that it only got better in its peak arc.
Demon Slayer.
No. He was doing, Demon Slayer did not get better in his peak arc. I'm going to say this, and granted, I'm an anime only, so I don't know about the rest of the manga. But I'm going to keep it all the way stacked with you. Season 2 is the best season of Demon Slayer. Season 2 was the best season of Demon Slayer, for sure. For sure, bro. The Entertainment District was gas, bro. Gas. It's shit. Everything since the Entertainment District has been below it.
What does Demon Slayer speak to you?
Infinity Castle.
Name an anime that its
I ain't read
final
that.
arc
I
was
ain't
the best.
read the manga.
Bleach.
You know what? Hey,
Easily.
that's my guy. Name an anime that didn't deserve its popularity.
An anime that probably deserved its popularity, but not.
An anime that deserves its popularity, JJK.
Its fans, My Hero Academia.
You can only save one anime from being erased. One Piece or Naruto?
Save Naruto.
One Piece.
Okay, Bleach or Dragon Ball?
Save Bleach.
Attack on Titan or Code
Attack on Titan is the better show. Save Code Geass.
Geass.
Saving Code Geass.
Hunter x Hunter or Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yu Yu Hakusho is absolutely amazing. Save Hunter x Hunter.
See? Yeah.
Don't mess it up, bro.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Assassin's
You're
Classroom
lost.
or Classroom Elite?
Ass Class. it's
Ass
great.
Class.
I love it.
I've never heard it called Ass Class, and from now on, that is the only thing I will be referring to that show as. If you want to talk to me about that show, I'm forever calling it Ass Class.
Classroom.
Don and Don?
He was in his bag.
Okay.
You're lost. You're lost.
Mob Psycho 100 or One Punch Man?
Oh, I'll argue
He's
One
gonna
Punch
say
Man.
Mob.
Fairy Tail or Black Clover?
Fairy Tail.
You're lost. Get him out of here. Moment of silence for our lost brother, because there is absolutely no world in which Fairy Tail is better than Black Clover. But moment of silence, you're lost. That was crazy.
Which anime would break the community if it got canceled?
Gachiatica.
Would it break the community if it got canceled? I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's not. It's really good, but like, it wouldn't break the community if it got canceled.
Gachiakuda. I don't know how to pronounce it, but so far it's on a really good run, and I like the memes that come out from it. My favorite is honestly where like four of them pull up in the van and they all got shades.
That shit was
Name an
vibes.
anime that gets better with.
He was nigga. The Fairy Tail part of that was crazy. Look, Fairy Tail is cool. Fairy Tail is not better than Black Clover. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but that's the. I'm not doing the Merrily on a clip. I'm not playing the Merrily on a clip. Y'all are tripping, bro. I know y'all want me to. I'm not playing the Merrily on a clip. Niggas is gonna kill C2 again, bro. He got canceled too many times.
Top 10 anime fights I'd pay to watch. Not
okay. Let's see what this nigga got to cook.
In order. Now, I don't know if I actually did this before. I feel like I have, but even if I did, fuck it. Part 2. Yami versus Kenpachi Zaraki. This.
Look, I love Captain Yami, and I love Kenpachi. This fight would not be as interesting as y'all think it is. Yami is taking this nigga head off his shoulders. Yami is smoking this nigga so bad. And I meant to say Kenpachi, my bad. Kenpachi is smoking this nigga. I misspoke. Kenpachi killing this nigga so bad, bro. Kenpachi is murdering this nigga. And I love Yami. Kenpachi taking his head off his shoulders.
This is insane. Yami getting the dog shit beat out of him. It's not a close fight at all.
Okay, he kept it a
Zoro
stat.
versus Yoruichi. This.
Oh my God. Nigga, you're lost. Zoro is beating the dog shit out of this nigga. No swords. Zoro could put the swords down and kill this dude. What?
This is also insane. Zoro's gonna beat the dog shit out of Yoruichi.
Hey, he's spitting.
Any style sword.
Shout out to King J.
Zero style, which is just him with his arms, nigga. 1 sword, 2 sword, 3 sword, they all smoke.
Yeah, he literally saying exactly what I'm saying.
Madara.
I'm not gonna cap to you. I low-key got Aizen in this. I low-key got Aizen. Madara got power, but Madara got beat up by Might Guy. Aizen taking this one home, bro. And then what happened when he look at the Shikai? It's over.
Got Madara
the Kyokusuyetsu?
for sure. Shanks versus Boruto. I think Boruto is strong.
Y'all not gonna want to hear this. One Piece fans, forgive me. Boruto dog walking this nigga. Literally dog walking him so filthy, bro. Explain to me what Shanks is gonna do against the Uzuhiko. Explain to me what he gonna do when Boruto hit him with the rotation of the universe. It's over with. And let's just keep it a stack. Look. I can trust y'all, right? Are we being honest with each other, chat? Are we being honest? Because if we being honest, we gonna be honest. Shanks lost his arm to a sea beast. Shanks lost his arm to a sea beast. Boruto is whooping this nigga. I'm sorry. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but yeah, it's over with. saving a child. Boruto has saved many more people and never lost his arm. You feel me?
Longer, right? But I think application of power and speed, Shanks got that, right? So I think Shanks would beat him.
He off on that one. He off on that one, but it's
Gojo.
okay.
The question:
Julius versus Gojo. It might be Julius. It's Julius. Julius is taking that. Yeah, Julius is taking that because Gojo don't got shit that can stop Julius for real. Yeah, it's Julius. It's Julius.
Y'all would
probably y'all are right, chat. Chat, y'all are right.
Julius gonna get through Infinity. He doesn't need to. He could just make a big ass stasis bubble around Gojo.
Yeah,
Gojo won't be able to do anything. He's gonna be trapped in time.
Yeah, time is being space.
Time isn't affected by space.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
No, he's correct. He's correct.
So Infinity isn't gonna help him in a location where time is standing still. Sorry.
Yeah, that's over with.
Yuha versus Jinwoo.
Am I tripping? Or is this the ultimate Jinwoo glaze? What? What is Jinwoo gonna do against the Almighty? The Almighty? What? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Come on, bro. This is glazed. Your watch taking this nigga to the house, bro. What? Bro, this nigga was boxing with Ichigo. What? You don't read. Nigga, I'm not talking manga. I'm talking anime. We're not talking about the manhwa. I'm talking the anime. Hey, what up, Andrew? We doing reactions today. We normally on a reactions day we react to your videos, but we're doing anime reactions today.
If it's anime,
Jinwoo is losing.
Then Yuha's gonna beat the
he's
dog
losing
shit
bad,
out of him.
bro.
If it's
he's losing bad.
Light novel Jinwoo, I don't know.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Unohana versus Choso.
Choso's strong, and I'm forever gonna respect my guy, Big Bro Choso. I'm forever gonna respect him. Unohana was on a different level. The original Kenpachi, I think I gotta give it to Unohana on this one. I think I do. Choso, he's good. Unohana's better. And she's way faster.
Kenpachi before Kenpachi. Come on, Choso ass cooked.
And he got good takes.
Itachi versus Byakuya and Rukia.
The problem with this fight is only Itachi. Because Byakuya and Rukia, if Itachi didn't have Genjutsu, mopping them up, not even a question. Not even a question. You feel me? But the Genjutsu is where we start to have a problem. The Tsukiyomi that's where we start having a problem. I still think I got Byakuya and Rukia though. I think I still got them. Though. You feel me? How you gonna count manga Boruto but not manga Jinwoo? You know what? That was a super valid take. You're 100% right. I'm biased. The ice hits, that's a one shot. Yeah, right. If the ice hits him, it's cooked. But that's the problem. Even if the ice, bro, the Tsukiyomi is just so OP that if he gets them with the Tsukiyomi, it's over with. But like, if they can beat them without getting hit by the Tsukiyomi, it's done. You feel me? Because even if they get frozen in the ice, if you get hit with that Tsukiyomi, he'll still make you think, like he'll make you break him out of the ice, you know? That's how I feel.
Byakuya and Rukia got that. They got that.
The Tsukiyomi is the only problem.
Versus Goku.
I can't speak on this.
It's not a question, and it never has actually been.
I'm sure it's Goku though.
Goku mops the floor.
I'm sure it's
with this
Goku,
nigga.
but I can't speak on it.
Goku versus the big three, nigga. You can add Giorno into this fight, and Goku's gonna no diff all of their ass. It's over with. They can't compete. They can't compare. They can never compete, and they will never hope to compare, nigga. Top 10.
Hey, King J, I ain't follow you before this. You got my follow. He had great takes, man. I think is he from Chicago? Oh, shoot. We might have to get a collab, chat. We might have to get a collab. I didn't mean to click that.
This fight and go.
I might have to get him on the podcast. He got great takes. What is this? That's crazy. Yeah, he got good takes. I might DM him and get him. Yeah, he from Chicago. Yeah. We getting him on the pod, chat. We're getting him on the podcast. If you guys know him, let him know that I'm trying to get in touch with him. All right. Next one. Next reaction. Chat, keep dropping reactions in the Discord. If you guys are in the TikTok live and you want to drop reactions, the Discord link is in the Twitch. So come join the Discord and drop the reactions in there. His content is really good. Okay,
when
bet.
you think about it, Invincible is the bad guy in the show, and Thrag is actually the hero.
After that first statement, I'm already thinking that he's lost. I think he's lost. But let's keep listening.
Let's talk about it. The Viltrumites are a dying race. They have less than 50 survivors left.
Agreed.
And the Coalition of Planet decide, hey, we are going to barrel through the planet and absolutely destroy it, taking away their homeworld and their last beam of hope.
Okay, I can already tell he's going to completely misrepresent this argument from the start. Like, he's already misrepresenting this because he completely ignored the fact that the Viltrumites were going to they were destroying the universe. They were going from planet to planet, destroying the universe. He's already lost. He's lost.
Which is insane because if you think about it, all Thrag wanted to do was to be able to bring his people back, wanted to keep his nation strong. And what happens? Coalition blows it up.
He's going to ignore all the death and killing. Okay, cool. And the Nazi, he going to ignore all of that? Okay, cool.
So after Thrag pummels them and leaves a beatdown on them, he even goes, no, we have to spare them. We cannot take out the rest. Even though in the comic, Thrag puts his hand out and blocks Krieg as he's about to take them out. But in this, he just says it, he looks up, and he has a more sad portrayal. He almost feels betrayed. He put all his time telling Argyle, hey, no, Thetis is...
Nah, he's lost. Look, I'll give him this. I do think that Thrag is genuinely a good person in his soul. Like, I think he genuinely is like a kind person, but he puts Viltrum above all others, and he thinks that their lives are worth more than others. Yeah, he's lost.
Good.
Why Thrag trying to defend himself is crazy.
Thetis destroys his mentor, and then he blows up his planet. If anything, Thetis is a monster and needs to be stopped. That's what needs to be talked about.
Thetis is a monster? Yeah. You're lost, buddy. You're lost. I get what he was trying to do, though. But yeah, he's lost. Nah, he beheaded that one black. He did behead that black dude first. A little bit of racism in there, too. Sprinkle a little bit of racism. Yeah. And this is Thrag in disguise. This is Thrag where he was hiding on Earth. Yeah. This is him. This is Thrag trying to make everybody think he on some cool shit. Yeah, you're lost, buddy. You're lost. Oh, shout out to Jay. All right, let's react to this one.
So basically, if you beat Yuji,
I've seen these, yeah.
Welcome to phase 2, my nigga. Left, right.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Bro, he makes great content. He makes amazing content. He found his pocket and he be spamming it. He's killing it.
Don't do it, Pastor. Good night.
Super respect.
Do it, Miss Shirley.
So what's his curse technique?
Nigga.
No, he's hilarious.
Benadryl manipulation. The delayed impact was like.
Wait, I don't get it.
Then he put a switch on a black flash, G. That's cat.
He did put a switch on the black flash. That's crazy.
He ain't all that.
What?
Hey, what you?
Ow! He was knocking out niggas' souls. He called it a fight. I call it my unconsensual nap time. Did you know his punches laced with CTE?
No.
Neither did I.
Then neither did I.
So hard my breathing switched from automatic to manual. I can't breathe. You ever been hit one?
Chat, y'all think he actually got asthma and need those? Or y'all think he just like he bought those on Amazon just for the video?
And twice at the same time?
Huh?
Exactly. He knocked Liddy from dub to sub. Damn. Nigga ain't spoke no English in weeks. He's a nice guy. Yeah, he's so nice that he reached enlightenment just to fade niggas' souls directly. Yeah, he may not do much talking, but them heads, man, I hear them bitches loud and clear.
Legendary, bro. Legendary, bro. Shout out to my boy Jay. He be killing that shit, bro. Uh-oh. Hold on. We got some Korra reacts. This is somebody who got a Korra take. Y'all know I don't like Korra haters. Okay? Let's see.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. Korra losing her connection to her past lives was a great writing decision, and I'm tired of pretending.
You're valid. You're valid. Yeah, we're dropping them in the Discord. Let's keep listening.
That it's not. For one, it was an amazing way to introduce stakes to a TV show that didn't necessarily have to involve character death in the traditional way. A lot of the times whenever shows want to create tension or prove that there are consequences and stakes, what they'll do is they'll kill off one or multiple characters. Sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't, and sometimes it gets to be a little predictable, especially if you're like me and you have pattern recognition and you can usually tell which characters are about to bite the bullet for the...
So far, so good. I'm not gonna lie, she cooking. And I know y'all don't want to hear that because I know how you guys feel about Korra. I haven't heard a bad take yet. Let's keep
story's progression. So I'm always fascinated when storytellers find ways to introduce consequences to a world that doesn't necessarily involve killing off a character, again, in the traditional sense, because I guess technically...
And that's why I like sports anime, because they can introduce stakes without killing characters in a traditional way. Tano, you're right. Legend of Korra is not as good as Avatar: The Last Airbender. But it don't deserve the hate that it gets.
This is a character death. It was a good way to tell the audience, hey, there's a lot of shit that can go wrong. Don't get too comfortable. It's a great way to make the current conflicts and all upcoming conflicts have some gravity towards them, because you know there are multiple ways in which things can go wrong, even if you think there are certain characters that are above being killed off at this point. And specifically, it ties into Korra's journey so well because her story is about someone who wants to be the Avatar despite how high the odds are being stacked against them. All of Korra's defeats, traumas, and losses are a testament to her character because no matter how many times they happen to her, she's always willing to stand up and continue fighting.
Y'all remember we were just glazing Boruto for doing the same thing. We can't glaze Boruto for doing that and then backtrack on Korra. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all will try to do that. Korra deserves the respect.
Have Korra lose her connection to her past lives, the things that could arguably help her do her job the best, because she was betrayed by someone she trusted in a situation that she was mainly in because people she trusted lied to her. That is a powerful moment for her character to go through and something that is so beautifully tragic. If I honestly had one...
Rodder said Korra ran away to a swamp when things got hard. Korra went to train. Aang disappeared for 100 years, and nobody blames him for that. Why do we blame Korra for running away for, 20 minutes? It's not that serious.
Critique about it is that I wish we would have seen Korra communicate more with her past lives before we lost that aspect of the story. Also, we know that there were some issues going on with Nickelodeon. But there's so many themes in Korra about growth and rebirth. People keep saying they want to see their protagonists fail more. They want to see consequences to that protagonist's failure.
Yeah,
here's a great example of that. Some people like Korra despite of season 2. Some people like Korra season 2 despite of the loss of the Avatar.
I'm not gonna lie. Valid take. She valid. W her. Shout out Legend of Zora. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. I fuck with that. Legend of Zora. She killed that. Huge W. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what you got. Somebody dropped another video from my boy. Let's react to this. Let's see what we working with.
Random anime.
Let's see how random it
is. Random anime characters ending these debates.
Ending what debates? I thought you said they was random.
It must not be random. Yeah.
Facts.
Shit's for shit show is not random.
Naruto vs. Luffy, not random. Y'all don't want to hear this. Now, once we get into Gear 5 territory, that changes things. Before Gear 5, it's Naruto. I know y'all don't want to hear that.
At all, but let's get into it, though. Naruto versus Luffy. I got Naruto winning unless he's in Baryon mode. If he's not in Baryon mode, then I got him winning. I think he's stronger than Luffy. I think Luffy has...
Wait, why does he think Baryon mode would make him not lose? Oh, because he... No, wait. I don't understand.
Speed advantage.
I don't understand that.
But I think Naruto is massively stronger. So I have Naruto winning. And I ain't gonna lie, this was also compiled with the nigga that made this shit takes. I don't give a fuck about his takes.
Because the time limit. Okay, I get that. That makes sense.
That makes sense. Rock Lee.
Toji versus Rock Lee. I don't think this is a competition for real. This Rock Lee. Yeah, it's Lee. Lee is stronger. It's probably faster. It's Lee.
Rock Lee is beating the ever-loving dog shit out of Toji. Toji.
This nigga got good takes, bro.
To none.
He got good takes.
Toji cannot do anything to Lee. Lee is gonna have a field day whooping his ass. And mind you, Toji is my favorite JJK character. It hurts me to say all of this, but it's the truth. You guys must know the truth, and I shall give it to you. Asta versus Deku. Now,
I ain't gonna cap to you. Asta taking that one. Y'all not gonna want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear it. Asta is taking that one home. And I know y'all probably gonna say Deku. I know he probably gonna say Deku. Asta's taking that one back to the crib. He's taking that back to the crib. Got to.
Back in the day, I would have said Deku beats Asta, right?
Okay.
Now, fast
Hold
forward,
on.
you feel me? Time has passed. More content has came out. And Asta for sure has the speed advantage. I think
He's
Asta
spitting.
100% can win this battle.
This nigga's in his bag. He's cooking. He's cooking.
I think it'll go 7 times out of 10, Asta would win. Is Death versus Toshiro.
We could skip this one. As Death is strong in that world. Going up against Toshiro is over with.
Toshiro is beating the dog shit out of As Death.
Oh my god.
No comparison. It's not even close.
Yeah, it's not even bad.
She can't do nothing to Broski.
Yeah,
Itachi
that's cooked.
Versus Sukuna. We all.
It's Itachi. Sukuna's strong. And granted, I don't read the manga, but I got Itachi.
Sukuna loses, right?
Yeah.
Sharingan, Amaterasu. All that. Itachi doing that too. He don't
Itachi
even need Genjutsu. Benimaru versus Natsu.
I can't speak on this one. I didn't watch all of Fairy Tail. I can't speak on this one. I know Benimaru's stronger than the motherfucker though, but I'm sure Natsu is too.
Was putting super belt to ass. Natsu's gonna have a field day, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Once he figures out that nigga's gonna be throwing fire.
Oh yeah, don't he eat up fire?
You know, and once he figures out that this nigga can, you know, throw his fire away, aka redirect it,
no, he eats fire. You're 100%
extinguish it. Switch modes.
You're right.
Come on now, he can't do that with
Hey,
fire
Mello,
lightning.
thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the Twitch family.
When he extinguished the fire, what about the lightning?
Hey, if you guys are in the TikTok right now, head over to the Twitch. I'm live on Twitch, same name, Malcolm Crawford _ Looks better, sounds better. Come join the Twitch family.
You did. Yuno versus Wendy. Now, if Yuno did not
I don't know who Wendy is, so
obtain
I don't know.
star magic, I would have said Wendy without a shadow
Who
of
is
a
Wendy?
doubt. But with him having that second nature,
Chat, who's
I
Wendy?
think Yuno maybe wins that. Kizaru versus Minato.
How would Minato hurt Kizaru? Minato is probably faster, but I don't know how Minato would hurt him. That's the only problem.
Minato getting the fuck beat out of him.
Yeah.
Kizaru's doing that to him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't have any way to hurt him.
Versus Takamori.
Who's Takamori?
Yoruichi.
I don't know
The nigga that had demons scared of him.
Give me the nigga that strikes fear into high-end
Minato
demons.
is a master of seals, but I still think I got Kizaru.
And he did this shit when he was like 80.
I don't know who Takamori is, so yeah, I can't speak on that. Who is Takamori, chat? Anybody know? Takamori my GOAT, but what show is he from? Or what manga? He's clearly not an anime. He's not anime adapted yet. From Sakamoto Days. Got it. Yeah, see. I ain't got that far. I gotta lock in. All right, let's do a couple more. Let's see what we got here.
Aang had it harder than Korra. This is actually a false popular belief amongst the fan base that was...
Oh, shit. Time to get into it. Time to get into it. Oh, shit.
Recently brought to my attention from a video I made that has almost 3 million views.
God
and while
damn.
you can argue pointlessly, might I add, that Aang did have it harder, I can say one thing to...
Can you argue that Aang had it harder? Sure, you can argue that, but I think... I don't know. I want to hear his points, but right now I'm leaning Korra had it harder.
Prove that Korra's journey was more difficult.
Yeah.
Politics. Y'all remember in season 2 when Aang had to deal with
Very
Long
true.
Feng and his Dai Li agents? How absolutely annoying it was to try and find an audience with the Earth King. Imagine
true.
that dialed
That's
up
very
to
true.
100, but happening all the time. That is Korra's journey. And Aang is the one
Fair.
responsible for creating this turmoil that she has to deal with, by the way. But
Also
that
fair.
explanation is for another video.
Aang was on a shorter time limit, that's why. Okay, look. Aang was on a shorter time limit. I'm not saying that Aang did not have it hard, right? See, here's the problem with a lot of Aang versus Korra debaters. A lot of people will try to pretend like Korra didn't have it hard or Aang didn't have it hard. They both had it hard. They're both the Avatar. They both have to deal with bringing balance to the world. That is a hard situation to deal with, period. Point blank, period. They both had a very difficult time, right? As an Avatar, and I made a video about this, as an Avatar, your job is to bring peace and harmony amongst the world. Your job is to do your best to, make sure all the people in the world are good and happy, right? Korra was kept away from the world for such a long time that once she got into the world, she did not know the world that she was supposed to protect. Even before Aang knew he was the Avatar, he was much more traveled. He had much more experiences. He had such a deep toolbox to help him navigate these situations that Korra just did not have. On top of that, Aang had all the previous Avatars to lean on. After season 2, Korra no longer had that. Now, you can debate whether it was her fault or not, right? I'm not here to have that debate. But that was something that she did have to deal with. You feel me? Because she didn't have anyone to lean on after that. And then, on top of that, all of Korra's villains were stronger. You see what I'm saying? All of Korra's villains were stronger. Korra, who traveled to every nation. Wait, Korra, who traveled the world to every nation to be taught by them since she was 6. That's how it's supposed to work. That's not what happened with Korra. Korra got put on a compound in the South Pole, and they all came to her. Before we watched her leave the South Pole, she had never gone anywhere but the South Pole. She stowed away to leave. You feel me? Well, let's hear what he got
Most
to
of the
say.
first season, she's trying to find a way to deal with the Equalists, which are a group of non-benders, and she can't just go after their leader because that will only strengthen their numbers and beliefs. So she not only has to convince normal people that Amon is worth taking down, she also has to convince the politicians that she should be able to take him down. This is not a...
That made it even easier. The teachers came to her. She has no idea. As an Avatar, you have to be able to work with the people, right? You have to be able to, just like he's saying right now, politics is such a big part of this world, right? She doesn't understand people. She's only met in her lifetime 30 people before. She only met 30 people, and she's been living on a compound. How am I supposed to convince anybody of anything when I've never talked to people before? You feel me? You get what I'm saying? She neglected the spiritual aspect of being an Avatar anyway, which is my issue. All right, let's get into it. And I'm not trying to get into a huge Avatar debate either. You're saying she neglected the spiritual side of being an Avatar, correct? She had a really hard time with unlocking her airbending because it's spiritual, right? Airbending is the element of what? Someone put it in the chat. Airbending is the element, when Iroh taught us, airbending is the element of what? Come on. Somebody got to know it. Airbending is the element of freedom. Thank you very much. Airbending is the element of freedom. Why would a person be good at an element of freedom when she's never been free? She was locked up for 16 years of her life, 17 years of her life. Of course she had a tough time with the element of freedom. Of course she had a tough time with the spiritual side. She was locked in a box for her whole not literally in a box, because I know how y'all get. She was locked up her whole life. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying, chat? Come on. Y'all got to pay attention. Y'all got to pay attention, chat.
World where, as an avatar, she can just violently lash out anymore. And Unalaq or Amon would have had that victory in the bag had he not slipped up at the end. By the way, I just want to point out, Korra never actually defeats Amon in a physical altercation. She manages to expose him for what he really is, and once his plans are foiled, he goes, well, time to bail. And during season 2, she has to deal with her liar of a politician uncle whilst trying to solve a civil war between the southern and northern water tribes. And what's worse is she likes her uncle, and her uncle is currently campaigning under one of the
right now. I'm not gonna lie.
things to campaign under.
The world before Korra was peaceful. The world before Aang was at war. The world after Korra being hunted by the world after Korra, Avatar being hunted, spirits released after Aang peace. Okay, I'm not fully understand what you're saying. Aang barely had to deal with politics. Exactly. Korra is nowhere near better than Aang. Nobody is arguing that. We're just talking about who had it harder. And once again, they both had it incredibly hard. They both had it incredibly hard as characters. You feel me? They both had incredibly hard. But Korra did have a rougher go at things. Even if we're just looking at their villains, every single one of Korra's villains are stronger than Aang's villains. Season 1, Aang's villain was Admiral Zhao. Cool, gang. Cool. Season 2, the villain was Azula, who was strong as shit in the Dai Li. Azula is a menace. Season 3, it was Ozai. Ozai ain't shit compared to the other people that we had to fight. Season 1 was Zuko too. You're right. It was Zuko and Zhao. They beat Zuko's ass everywhere they went. You know what I'm saying? They beat Zuko ass left and right, bruh. That wasn't that crazy. Korra's older than him and had more experience. Korra is older than him, correct. She did not have more experience. She had much less experience. Korra's villains were stronger, but the stakes were higher with Aang. Excuse me? The stakes were higher with Aang. Don't get me wrong. Aang's stakes were high. I'm not gonna, once again, I'm not trying to disrespect Aang. Aang's stakes were the Fire Nation now takes over the Earth Kingdom as well. Those are super high stakes. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like they're not. Korra's stakes were a dark avatar that was gonna take over the world. In season 3, Korra's stakes were the Red Lotus who wanted to plunge the world into chaos. Now you tripping, gang. You tripping. I'm sorry.
Religion. And this is why book 3 or season 3, whatever you want to call it, is my favorite, because the Red Lotus saw what was happening politically with the world and how organized they were becoming and said, absolutely not. They were on demon time trying to take down the Avatar. And then finally you have book 4. Kuvira is a...
All right. This is a long video, and he's saying a lot. He's in his bag right now. He's valid. We're giving him a valid. He's for sure valid. Shout out my boy. Oh, shit. Damn, we're in our Korra bag now. Hey, this is my GOAT, Widlin. I think he got some of the best takes on the internet. If you don't follow Widlin, you should.
Some people aren't going to understand this. And by I don't even mean cognitively or psychologically understand. I mean deep in the body and the bones experientially understand and relate to
Shout out my dog,
I'm about to say. But there are dreams in this world that are going to cost you everything.
Woo! And hey, let that rock for a second. There are dreams in this world that's going to cost you everything. Let that rock.
Still, there are only a select few of us that are willing to pay it. Here's an example. When Jinora becomes the first airbending master since the time of Aang.
Okay.
Outside the time of Aang.
Yep.
And we're watching her master ceremony.
Yep.
In a room in a culture filled with airbenders.
Yep.
For the first time since Aang was a child. Tenzin probably had a ceremony. It was not a ceremony filled with airbenders.
Right. It was just them two.
The only airbenders in the room were probably him and his father.
Factual. Talk to him, Woodland.
And you see this beautiful celebration of people who are embracing this culture and bringing it back to life. And you pan the camera and see Korra trapped in a body that's been beaten and battered and poisoned in a fight to defend herself and the world.
Talk to him.
And she's watching little girl Jinora have this moment. She sheds a tear. Some people misinterpret it. They say, oh, that's her past life. It's Aang from beyond, communicating through Korra and crying to see his culture coming back to life.
That part is cap, but he's still okay.
Aang
He
has
knows.
been severed and separated from Korra.
Talk to him, Woodland. Talk to him, Woodland.
You know what it is? It's a girl who's watching the realities of what it means to get everything you ever wanted. She wanted to be the Avatar. She wanted to fight. She wanted to win. She wanted to open the spirit portals.
Yup.
She wanted to change the world.
Yup.
She made it possible for there to be a world filled with spirits and filled with airbenders. She
Factual.
fought harmonic convergence.
Preach.
Not because it was her
Preach.
battle to fight, but because she happened to be the Avatar at the time.
Tight.
She inherited it.
Yup.
And took on the responsibility and fought and won. The world that Korra created was a world beyond the imaginations of anyone who was alive, including herself, and she still made it a reality. And what did it cost her? Everything!
He's in his bag right now.
It cost her everything.
He's in his bag. He's in his bag.
And she still paid it. And you think that I give a fuck what you have to say about that girl? I don't give a fuck. Some people aren't going to.
Hey, I'm not going to sit here and cap to you. Woodland been one of my favorite content creators. Y'all see, I already got the follow. All right, I'm already following him. He goated. Valid. 100% valid. This hurts your argument more. What? Replay it. I'm not going to replay it, but that shit was valid as fuck, bro. Talk to him, Woodland. Talk to him. Talk to him. All right, let's see. Oh, shit, this is my boy Fitz. Shout out my Go Fitz, man. That's the homie. We back to the anime.
What's your unpopular anime opinion?
Hunter x Hunter, complete trash.
You're lost. You're lost. What are we talking about? Hunter, you're lost. Get the fuck.
Trash.
She did that for content.
Why would you
That's
say
for
it's
content.
trash?
That's for content.
Explain yourself.
So boring. The beginning.
Get the fuck out of here. Nah. We not hearing that.
Getting
We
so
not hearing
slow
that.
paced. I shouldn't have to get that far to be interested in a show.
That is crazy. What's your unpopular?
You're lost. You're lost. Hunter x Hunter slaps. It will forever be amazing. And if you say it's not good, you're lost. You're lost. Yeah, you lost me. Yeah, that's over with. Because Hunter x Hunter is one of them ones, gang. One of them ones. Shit, bro. All right, let's see what this one is. All right, we're going to do a couple more.
Naming the best animes in alphabetical order. A.
Apothecary Diaries.
B.
Okay.
Ooh, what a pull.
Okay.
C.
Code Geass.
D.
Okay.
Dun Dun Dun.
Ooh, okay. At the
Okay.
same time, little twin telepathy.
We'll let this rock.
You guys are twins?
Are they twins?
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh, shit.
E.
Erased.
Erased. F.
Fairy Tail.
Ooh, G.
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell.
Damn,
twin
they're
telepathy again.
locked in.
Oh no. Haikyuu.
I.
Oh, Inuyasha.
J.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
K.
Okay.
Kuroko no Basket.
F.
I'm not going to lie. They haven't missed yet. Apothecary Diaries over AOT. That's true. But they haven't missed. Oh, Down to Down over Death Note. You're right. But, yeah, Down to Down over Death Note was a miss.
Little Witch Academia.
I love it. M.
My Hero Academia.
N.
Nichijou.
Over Naruto?
Naruto.
Come on.
Nichijou all the way.
You're lost. Damn. I was with them, but they lost. But Nanya over Bleach. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, they're lost. Damn, I thought they was with us, but they're lost.
O.
Oran High School Host Club.
P.
Damn, they was quick with that.
Parasite. Bang. Q.
Queen's Blade.
R.
What's it called? Is it ReZero?
ReZero.
Can I think of something better? I can't think of something better just off the top of my head, so I'll let it rock.
S.
Steins Gate.
Over Sword Art Online.
I'll let it rock.
I have not seen Sword Art Online.
If they don't say Tokyo Ghoul for T, they're lost.
T.
Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Yes.
They're lost. They're lost. What? Toilet bound? Over Tokyo? They're lost. They're lost. Damn. We was with him for a second. Moving
on to V.
Vinland Saga.
W.
Wolf's Rain.
Let us know one for X. Moving on to Y.
There's none for X.
Does your name count?
We'll take it.
We'll let that rock.
And to close it out, the best
What is
anime
Z?
with the letter Z.
Psalm 100.
Let's
God damn it. They're so lost. I hit that logo button on accident. They're lost. Y'all know how I feel about Zom 100. That shit is bullshit. Zom 100 is ass pack. Ass pack. God damn it. They're lost. They had me though, but they're lost. They're lost. What is this one? I feel like this one's going to be crazy.
3 years ago today, I lost it all.
Anime hot takes, but they progressively get hotter. Are y'all ready? Let's see what they got. Nen is the best power system. Valid, not a hot take at all. Super valid. Naruto has the best fights. I think it has the best choreography. Good take, though. Good take, and it's not hot. So, yeah, we'll let that rock. Mecha is the most underrated genre and has some of the best anime. Y'all aren't going to agree with that, but he's low-key cooking. Mech anime are underrated as hell. Mech anime are fire. I really like mech anime. Kogias has the best ending in all of anime. Now that boy cooking. Now that boy is cooking. That boy is cooking. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. I respect it. Return to Shiganshi and Chimera Ant arc. 2 greatest arc of all time. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. You feel me? Let's let it rock. Let's let it rock. Death Note did not fall off after L died. That take is hot. I'm not going to say he's lost yet. I think the GPS disconnected, but he's still on the right path. You feel me? So he's not lost yet. He's not lost yet. Saints have the most life-changing Okay. He's back. GPS reconnected. He's back. I respect it. Shout out my boy. I'm not going to say you're lost here. Because realistically, if you say any of the big 3 are the best, I must call you valid. Naruto isn't my favorite in the big 3, but I'm going to still call it valid. You feel me? Except for what he did to Casca. Griffith's actions are justifiable. I can't speak on this because I haven't seen Berserk yet, so I can't speak on that. But chat is looking like he's lost. All right. The 100% hot take. Let's see what we got. I'm not mad. I was ready. I got my finger on a button. But I'm not mad at this. I'm really not mad. Damn, chat really is not feeling that. Really? I don't think that's that bad of a take. Lelouch is goated. What's wrong with Lelouch? Like, is he my favorite? No, but this isn't a bad take. This is not a bad take. That's not a bad take. Bro. He's not lost. Shout out my dog, man. Shout out my dog. All right. We'll do like 3 more, chat. All right? We'll do like 3 more. Make sure to drop more in the chat. In the Discord.
One Piece or Full Metal?
Oh, One Piece.
One Piece or definitely.
I'm not gonna say he lost or she's lost, but nah.
No.
One Piece.
One Piece or
Valid.
Naruto?
I'm gonna say One Piece because like their story continues
lost.
like really good. Naruto kind of breaks off and looks weird now.
One Piece or DBZ?
One Piece.
One Piece or One Punch Man?
Oh, One Piece.
One Piece or Demon Slayer?
Oh, One Piece.
One Piece or JJK?
One Piece.
Okay.
One Piece or Cowboy Bebop?
Oh, One Piece.
Okay.
One Piece or Hunter x Hunter?
One Piece.
One Piece.
You're lost. I see where you was trying to take it, but you're lost.
Or Black Clover?
One Piece.
One Piece or JoJo's?
One Piece.
One Piece or Soul Eater?
Oh, that's a good one. One Piece.
That's a
One
good
Piece
one.
or Bleach?
Oh, One Piece.
One Piece.
going silent for our lost fellow anime fan. You're lost.
One Piece or Steins Gate?
One Piece.
One Piece or My Hero?
I'm gonna say One Piece because, like, at least when you cosplay in the fandom, like, I don't know.
Damn, there's zero from anything other than One
can get
Piece?
pretty wild. The fan base is just really wild. The One Piece you want super wholesome and nice.
One Piece or Villain Saga?
Cap.
Ooh, One Piece.
One Piece or Frieren?
One Piece.
One Piece or Trigon?
One Piece.
One Piece or Neon Genesis?
One Piece.
We'll add up at the end how many times One Piece won or lost.
All of them. You don't have to add them up. You don't have to add them up. She's lost. And I get it. Y'all know One Piece fans, they could be a bit overzealous. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, no, you're lost. You're lost. All right. Next. All right, we're going to do 2 more after this one.
Purposely with no T to show the tech. Cow print.
That's not a trench coat, brother. That's not a trench coat.
Is this fit for fit? Because if this is fit for fit, Holly Bell got that shit. What? Holly Bell fit is way better.
That's the
Law got
cardigan.
that shit on, though.
That is a cardigan. I own this cardigan in black.
Aren't that long.
What? This nigga said that Law's wearing a cardigan? Aries. That's not no damn cardigan. That's a trench. What are you talking about? That didn't even make sense.
Mine is.
Why you got a dressy cardigan?
Because I wanted to be Batman, bro. I don't know.
What? What?
Where's my fucking cardigan? It's in the car. I own this cardigan. I literally.
Nigga, you don't own the same cardigan that Law. Nigga, Law has a trench. You bought a cardigan. What? What are we talking about? That doesn't even make sense. He think this nigga wearing a cardigan on the 7 Seas? Come on, man.
You have it. That's how I know it is a cardigan.
Bad
it's
take.
not a coat.
Bad
you know how I
take.
know it's not a coat?
You're lost.
Where are all the pockets? You don't see none because it's a cardigan. It got pockets at the bottom. A trench. That's what trench coats are. They have
This is a
pockets
terrible
here. They have
take.
pockets here. That is a cardigan. That is a long brown cardigan with.
It's not even brown. You're lost. You're lost, gang. You're lost.
With
It's fire. Either way, I'm not backing down.
And it's not fire.
Holly Bell fit
It is
better.
fire. It's fire.
Holly Bell fit.
But
His
it's
fit
not
is
as fire
hard,
as
but it's not a
the
cardigan.
long sleeve turtleneck crop
Bro needs to
top
look up a cardigan.
leg
Yeah, that's
and
not a cardigan.
The skirt that turns into pants, bro. Come on.
It's not brown, bro. His Law's fit. What? Am I tripping? Law's fit is not brown. Nigga, this is black. This is black. What? This is a black. It has a zipper. Cardigans don't have zippers? Yeah, you're lost.
As a purposely with no T to.
Yeah, that's crazy. Terrible takes. Terrible takes. Terrible takes. All right, this will be our last one for today. What we got? If you guys are in the TikTok live, make sure to follow me on Twitch, please. Anime with the best what? There's no sound on this. Okay, the best story. The best fights? Okay. If it says world building, he's lost. If this, hey, I'm telling y'all right now, if this says world building right here, on this part of the screen, right there in the middle, he's lost. Still lost. Somehow, still got lost. Somehow, still got lost. This is Soba? Soba, you're lost. Soba, you know you my nigga. You're lost. That's crazy, bro. Nah. The best character? But this was back when he was Straw Hat Crispy. You know what I'm saying? This is back before he was repping Soba Gang. He was Straw Hat Crispy back then. Damn, this post did numbers. Shout out my boy Cash Money. Shout out Cash Money Soap, chat. Shout out Cash Money Soap. Hey, that is it for the reactions for today. That was very fun. We're definitely going to do more reaction streams.